I waited 2 years and 10 days. Then they called my house, and I answered the phone, and they explained that the donor was a young man who had been in a car accident.
After he had graduated from college, we were in the kitchen one day, and we were having a discussion, and he looked at me and he said, "You know, Mom," he said, "I feel like I'm going to go places and do great things." Little did I know that his going places and doing great things was going to be through organ donation.
After waiting and getting so many phone calls that were not matches, that was actually the call. I just burst into tears. It was like overwhelming, and I just couldn't believe it.
For the 23 years that he was on this earth, by being an organ donor, he is still here and helping people.
It's pretty shocking knowing that when you're waiting for an organ transplant, you're depending upon the generosity of a stranger to be able to continue your life. Gift of Life plays a very important role in the organ donation process. We work with the local hospitals in our area to make sure that families are offered that option of donation. And once families say yes, it's really like an orchestration of a symphony where they can give that gift of life to those patients who are waiting. The miracle of donation just doesn't help those patients who receive the organ transplants. For that donor family, it gives them a new legacy, and that brings a lot of solace and a lot of joy to families knowing that they could help so many others.
I just think that the most unselfish thing you can do at the most excruciating moment of your life when you're losing a loved one is to give life. We didn't get the miracle that we wanted in having Anthony live. I think in many ways he's had more of an effect having passed than perhaps he would have in life.
The scariest part of the organ transplantation process is the waiting. There were years where I wondered, why was I still alive? To suffer and to endure everything that I was going through. And my daughter was born, and I knew. Gift of Life is an amazing partner in the transplant journey, and that's dedicated themselves to making miracles happen. Gift of Life helped me take my first steps into a whole new world.
They're your first cheerleaders. They're so encouraging and so loving, and you know, when you're going through some really hard stuff, they can really encourage you.
We were connected with Gift of Life when we learned that Anthony had really no hope of recovery. They shepherded us through the process of the preparation of getting to the operating room where we had our final moments with our son. A group of 20 of us gathered around my son in prayer as we watched him pass.
I lost my son because God was ready, but I said yes to organ donation. Knowing that my son was able to save 3 young men's lives, that makes me smile. So instead of me being in a dark place, I'm in a good place because I know what I did saved lives. And it just took a simple yes.
If it were you on the waiting list, if you had a chance to save your life by accepting a donated organ from someone else, if it was your child and they needed an organ to survive, would you accept an organ from someone else? If your answer is yes, then you have to put yourself on the registry. You have to do it.
We're going to continue to innovate and strive for a day when no one dies waiting for an organ transplant.
I sing because I received the gift of life. I know